I was on the Richmond K Turner from 93 to 95. I was a boatswain mate. My core job duties were basically maintenance on the ship, taking care of the ship. As far as painting, we had to do tours in the galley, tours cleaning up, mopping floors with waxing and de-waxing with halon, needle guns, chipping paint, chipping rust from the ship, going into storage containers, pulling supplies and storing supplies. In most cases, these storage containers were damp, wet, muggy. It just didn't give you a good feeling having to go into one of the containers. The ship was pretty old, so it constantly had repair holes where divers would have to go in and do patch jobs with welding underwater. But for the most part, being part of the boatswain team, your job is to do maintenance on the ship appearance, for as like chipping away paint, painting, and things like that, and supplies, putting away supplies. I also ended up with diabetes like 14 months out of getting out of the service. So two weeks after leaving the service, I returned home, and the first week I'm home, I have the worst sinus infection ever. I have never seen anything look like white Elmer's glue slowly dripping out of my nose. And we didn't understand what it was. I go to Baylor Hospital, and they gave me some antibiotic, which it went away. But at that point, that's when I started experiencing the breathing issue. I have a constant cough that will not go away. It's just like when I cough, I'm coughing up phlegm, but I don't have a cold. I don't have the flu. And sometimes when I'm giving long speeches, it takes away my breath. I get a shortness of breath sometimes from it. That was one of the reasons the doctors thought that I might have had asthma, but it's just that I feel like I don't have the lung capacity. Like I can't breathe in or take deep breaths and things like that. So years ago, like 10 years ago, I was breathing, and I remember taking really deep breaths, and it felt like I had a hole inside my lung because it was giving off like a little vibration, like a little crackling sound. And I read that, and I'm like, I have majority of these symptoms, like almost all of them except the clubbing of fingers. It was just like there's like 5 symptoms. Mm-hmm. I had like 5 or 6 of them, and I'm like, this is crazy. My only advice would be to not wait as long as I did. And people ask me that, and I'm saying, and the reason why I never pursued it is because you never hear anything good about the VA. All you hear is complaints about long lines and not getting the service that they deserve and treatments, and you go out there, you're going to be out at the VA hospital all day. That's why I never pursued a claim or anything like that. And there's so much time that's gone by, and every time I run across a veteran or someone in the recruiting field or is still active duty, they're telling me that I need to go file a claim. I need to go file a claim. I need to go file a claim. That's all they say. You need to go protect yourself. This is something that this happened to you. Don't know how it happened, why it happened, but it did, and you need to go take care of yourself.